Hey everyone, it's Milo here for the Fellowship of Acoustics with Maiko behind the camera again. Say hello to Maiko. So we're back at the store. We're going to find our 4 favorite guitars that came in this week, and it's up to you to pick your favorite of the week. You can comment down below or vote in a poll in the community side of our YouTube page. Last week your favorite was the 56 Gretsch, the Chet Atkins, which sounded really great also with Tom playing it. There are some beauties that came in. There's also a vintage Fender that I think I'm going to feature later. And I just wanted to mention that we have a Henriksen campaign running right now. There's a 10% discount on the Bud and the Blue 10. And I think if we can find an Archtop guitar, maybe we'll do one demo on a Henriksen amp as well. So let's start. We're going to start with some electrics, and to make Maiko a happy man, we're going to start with some tellies.
Oh boy.
Okay, Maiko, guess the color?
Well, it's probably blonde, right?
It is. This is a 1999 custom shop. This is a no-caster. Check that out. With the 51 no-caster pickups. This was a NOS, new old stock, but there is some wear and tear. This guitar has been played. So the NOS finish means that it wasn't artificially aged. You can see the certificate was definitely aged by someone, not out of the factory though. This is a really chunky U-neck, which some people really like. Beautiful custom shop. Then there's another telly that I want to open. Let's leave this here. And this is a telly that we've seen before. And I know for a fact that this isn't artificially aged, but all natural. This is a 1971. Ooh, that's really nice.
That's brown, the headstock.
Cigarette yellow, cheddar cheese. With a Bigsby on it, from the factory. Let's put the two together. An NOS finish and a true relic. This one did have a refret. Let's see, there's a neck shim now in place. All sorts of other stickers were on this guitar, as you can see. So we've had this guitar before, and I know for a fact that this is a really great sounding telly. We have a demo with Tom that sounded really great. Let's go with this one. 1971 telly with a Bigsby.
Let's go.
All right, over here we have a OM37 by Atkin Guitars. Check this out. This is a second-hand one, 2021, I believe. OM37, the OM model with Indian rosewood back and sides. You can see the relic, the crackling in the finish.
Atkin always does a great job with that.
Yeah, and this is still quite a subtle relic, so they do heavy aging as well. But I like just the plain standard, just only the crackling in the finish. An aged and baked Sitka top on it as well. Especially this piece of rosewood here on the headstock is really nice and dark. Great sounding OM. This has a feel to it that a lot of Atkins have. They are just projecting, they're really loud, straight out of the box, and this has been played in as well. So this is a really loud and full sounding OM. great find. So this will be up on the website pretty soon. I don't know if this will be my second choice. There are some other acoustics that I want to throw in the mix this round. Grab this Gibson case. This is a totally new one. This is a 1963 Dove model. Ooh, beautiful natural one. Dove. A sister model to the Hummingbird, of course. Square shoulder, dreadnought, and maple back and sides. A little bit of a flame in there.
Flame going on, yeah, nice.
Also some light relicking, and they call this the light aged as well. You see the crackling here on the top with some dings from Tom Murphy's keychain. This is a great sounding Dove to my ears. It has a quite fierce upper mid-range, of course, also due to the maple, but it's not piercing or anything. A great sound. We move over to Martin guitars. This is a limited edition from 2005. A signature for one of the CSNYs, because this is a 00045 SS Stephen Stills. Beautiful 12 fret 00045 model, signed by Stephen Stills as well. Stephen is a true Martin fanatic and also a collector as well. In 1998 there was his first signature model, which was the D45 SS. There were 91 made. I think we had a D45 SS once here at the Fellowship. And then it was quite a popular model, and then they decided to make a new run also of the 00045 SS, of which also 91 are made. And this is number 25 of 91. We have all the 45 style abalone all over the guitar, which is a great look. Also funny, there's also a picture of a Stephen Stills solo album also stickered on the inside, which is cool. Then we have an Adirondack top, East Indian rosewood, back and sides. Nice looking grain on this. It's very cool to see such a limited guitar with such a beautiful look in here. I think it sounds great. It plays really nice with the wider neck on this slotted headstock. When I compare it in terms of sounds to the Atkin, I might slightly prefer the Atkin. Maybe I'm a little bit biased because I love the Atkin sound. But this as a whole, I think this is a more special guitar. So I think we're going with the Stephen Stills 00045 SS as my second choice. From a very limited Martin guitar to a very limited Gibson. The Martin was one of 91 pieces. This is one of 50. This is the DG335. DG standing for Dave Grohl. Damn. All right. Talking about Alpine White. This is number 37 out of 50. This was a really limited series from only a year ago. I think this was only sold directly to customers, so not via stores. So this was traded in, like with the Steven Stills. Right here we have Dave Grohl's signature. That's on every one of these DG 335s. The 335 Trini Lopez design that Dave Grohl is known for. We have the unpotted custom buckers on here. And of course the very cool headstock combined with the diamond shaped holes here. Just a really cool look. Also the Alpine White with a sort of a, how do you call this? Ivory cream binding.
On the fretboard as well.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It's a nice look. It's totally clean. I think this was bought as an investment. This wasn't played at all. But we will have it in our store, which is quite cool. So go check it out on the website. Let's go on a little field trip. We're going to the vault, among other places. Our first stop will be the vintage room. Because as you will have seen in the title of this video, this is episode 350. And we're going to celebrate this by showing you a 350. This was featured in the New Arrivals a couple of weeks back. But here it is, a ES 350T Centennial.
100th anniversary.
100th anniversary. We're actually celebrating our 25th anniversary.
Our 350th New Arrivals anniversary.
Man, so many anniversaries. We're going to receive a lot of 25th anniversary special guitars. We're going to make a video about that. We already featured the Kevin Ryan last week. Let's put this back because we're going to the vault. Because while I was away last week, I saw on our website that a guitar came in that I really wanted to feature for the New Arrivals. I was a little bit too late to grab it while it was still upstairs. There they are, beautiful. Hendrixen amps.
Look at that.
Really versatile, lightweight amps.
So those are the 10-inch ones, right? The bigger ones.
This is the blue.
Yep.
And this is the bud. The bud is more sort of a PA style amp. So if you have an acoustic guitar, maybe a voice, a microphone goes into it as well. The Blue 10 is more focused on the jazz player. So a transistor amp for hollow body guitars, mostly. Of course, this Fender case is really promising. I already hinted at it. This is a Fender guitar from 1954. This is a first year Fender Stratocaster from 1954.
That is goosebump material.
That is so cool. Just imagine that you are a young guitar player in 1954, browsing all the catalogs, and you see this model, something that is now so familiar to all of us. But just imagine all the new innovations that were in this guitar. I mean, 3 single coil pickups, a tremolo as well. So we know that this was built in August of 1954 because of the stamps on the inside. We have serial number 1097, which is just
sick.
Really cool. There's also some stamps inside that show us that the neck was shaped by Tadeo Gomez, which is quite a well-known luthier over at Fender during this period. And it just feels really lovely. Single ply, white pickguard, just such a cool look. I think this is really close to the Eric Johnson Strat as well. One thing about this Strat is that it's so loud acoustically. Let me show you. For a Strat, this is just amazingly loud and full sounding already. It's just so incredibly cool to have a first year Stratocaster here. So yeah, we're going with this one for our third choice. So let's head over to Berend playing this lovely guitar. Something for the bass players. This is quite a cool one. A Yamaha This is a 5-string bass from Yamaha. This is the BB 5000, baby. From 1987 in a beautiful cream finish. This was the first mass production 5-string bass that people could buy. You may know this particular bass model from Nathan East, bass player with Toto, El Giro. I think he also played on Get Lucky, Daft Punk. A session bass player, he played a BB 5000 as well. I'm not sure if this is the active version, if you can maybe find a battery in here, but they made active versions as well. Maybe this is just a coil split or something. A really cool bass. This was actually owned by one of our employees. He's a really great taste in bass guitar, so I'm quite sure that this is a really great bass as well. This is something for you, Maiko.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Ooh.
This just screams Maiko.
Oh no, is it really?
Here comes the headstock. Oh wait!
Oh yeah. Well, that's definitely not something for me.
Right?
No.
A Steinberger Spirit. I don't have a lot of opinions on this. I know Rowdy did own a Steinberger headless guitar once. And of course we know Alan Holdsworth also plays, I don't know if it's Steinberger, but maybe it is. Also headless guitar, so they can sound really great. Quite specific color as well. It's really affordable. So if this is something for you, then go check out the website. I could have done with a slightly smaller gig bag because it's an episode full of limited editions, because this is also a limited Sir, a modern Terra.
Well, howdy, sir.
2022. So the Terra series, I think they have 4 sort of earthy colors. So you have this mountain gray, they call it. I think you have a forest green, also a deep sea blue and a desert sand. And they all have this really nice satin finish. A Super Strat model made out of basswood. The pickups on this one, we have a DSV humbucker in the neck, a V60 single coil, and then a DSH humbucker in the bridge. This is a 1993 Blazer Archtop. We know the name Blazer, Rudolf Blazer, from Blazer and Henkes. Whoa, feel how lightweight this is.
Whoa.
That's
well, and
pretty
look
cool.
how beautiful that wood is, actually.
Extremely flamed maple.
Very beautiful.
On the neck as well. A carved spruce top on here. We have a floating humbucker. Over the years we did have a lot of Blazer and Henkes guitars here as well. I know that Rudy is a big fan of their guitars. They make a lot of steel strings. So I'm not really familiar with the Blazer's Archtop guitar, but this is a beautiful looking guitar, and acoustically it sounds really great. Also the bass end response, just acoustically, is really beautiful. Michael just reminded me that we did want to feature a Henriksen amp, so maybe this will be a great guitar for that. So we can show a Henriksen amp with a beautiful Blazer from 1993. I think we should do it. 4th and final choice. Alright guys, that was it for this week. I hope you enjoyed this episode and the guitars that we've chosen. Please let us know down below which is your favorite of the week. Maiko, do you have a favorite?
I really like the craftsmanship on the Blazer, actually.
The Blazer.
Beautiful guitar.
Okay, Colin?
I have to choose the Strat.
The Strat, right.
Of course. It
Yeah.
as well.
I think I have to as well. Timon, have a favorite?
I have to choose the Strat.
The Strat.
Yeah.
I think you all will love the Strat as well. So please comment down below which is your favorite and vote in the poll as well in the community side of our YouTube page. And if you aren't subscribed, then please subscribe. And maybe there's also a hype button. Sometimes in the desktop or on your phone, you see a hype button when you watch this video. Please click that if you want. It really helps us out. Hope to see you next week.